So my first name is actually pronounced Aristónico.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it back.
Aristónico.
She's
Damn.
like 95% there, but I like it.
Yeah.
Whether, I'm chilling out with my homeboys, the Chicos over there in Lake Worth and stuff like that, and different parts of the county, whether I'm chilling with the Haitian dudes over there in Boynton and Lake Park, whether I'm with my people over here in West Palm and Revere, it's like it's a melting pot in its own that's almost like unknown. I'm gonna shout out the OGs right now. Hustler Jones.
There you go.
Suave Smooth. You know what I'm saying? 21 Reese. You know what I'm saying? Triple J.
Yeah.
All them boys, they raised us.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.
Changing the Youth, the hottest podcast in the city, hosted by myself, Jerry Nevado, Kelsey Means, the Lux Vlog. In the building today, Nico Brown.
Yes,
Salute.
What's up?
And welcome back, the Lady Massacre. Good seeing you again.
Absolutely. You know it ain't nothing but some love.
All right. Okay, first time we actually sat down. So we're going to get into your history. I feel like I've seen you before in the city. You've done some, I think I've seen you with Grip the Mic.
Most definitely.
Seen you perform. Yeah, Grip the Mic. Very high energy. You definitely a performer. So
appreciate that.
That is where I recognize you. But let's dive into a little bit of your history. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from West Palm Beach, Florida.
West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay, shout out.
Stomping grounds.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 58th and Broadway all day.
Okay. All right. Recognize. All right. So how long you been in Palm Beach? Like you like
I'm born and raised.
Born
man.
and raised. Okay.
Yeah. So I done lived a little bit all the way around Palm Beach, Revere Beach, different parts of the county.
Yeah.
So I don't just say West Palm, I say Palm Beach
Palm
because
Beach,
we know
yeah,
how
Palm
it
Beach.
is as us as artists.
Yeah.
We don't get the recognition we deserve, also in media and everything that we do, even as artists. Back in the day, they used to have an artist sit up here and get contracts in the mainstream, but they couldn't. But they had a clause in their contracts where they couldn't represent where they was from. They had to pretend like they was either out of state or from Miami.
Yeah.
So I try to make it a point that it ain't just West Palm, but just Revere. It's just a Palm Beach thing.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
So they actually had clauses in there to restrict that. Is it for like I don't know, controlling some like in case you're gang affiliated? Is that what they're trying to control?
I mean, to my knowledge, from what was told to me, I don't think that was necessarily the issue. I just think it's more of trying to build a fan base. Palm Beach wasn't really known at those
Better
times.
Gotcha.
representation.
Yeah. Oh, okay. That's why they want you to be from Miami or out of.
Because that's all these out of towners know. Trust me, I done been in North Florida, and just because I'm from South Florida, they automatically think I'm from Miami.
Yeah.
They don't know nothing else.
For sure.
But they
Times are a little different now, with different parts of Florida getting more recognized, from Orlando to Jacksonville.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
They've been doing it a long time, and they deserve that recognition.
For sure. All right. So what can you say you prideful of as far as being from Palm Beach? It's not a lot. You don't hear a lot of people taking pride in that. I think more now than ever, but what can you personally say you proudful of?
I'm proud for the essence that it rubbed off in my character. I feel like Palm Beach is a special place. You know what I'm saying? To some people, it may not be that big, but these are the streets that raised me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whether, I'm chilling out with my homeboys, the Chicos over there in Lake Worth and stuff like that, and different parts of the county, whether I'm chilling with the Haitian dudes over there in Boynton and Lake Park, whether I'm with my people over here in West Palm and Revere, it's like it's a melting pot in its own that's almost like unknown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
I appreciate the culture of it. You know what I'm saying? Being so multicultural in this area and being able to learn different customs and understanding the difference between the people that live here and also embracing the similarities. And I felt like that made me very, I guess, the word would be more fluid around different nationalities and
groups
stuff
of
like
people,
that.
yeah.
And then even with different generations and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a perfect answer. That's a perfect answer for sure. So do you feel like you mix in with a certain group of people more than others, or you pretty much a people's person? You kind of blend in?
I mean, for me, I like to think of myself as a people's person, but I know I'm not for everybody.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I represent for positive. I represent for, I come from the gutter and coming from negative roots, but making the best and elevating from those roots just to show, that something great can come from dark places.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I guess what I could say as far as being outside of just being a people person, my people recognize me by my spirit, you know what I'm saying? And the type of energy I bring. Who ain't for me, they just fall to the side.
Yeah. Ain't nothing you can do about that. You just stick to your guns, and they accept you for who you are, or they step, right? Yeah.
I mean, more or less, but outside of anything confrontational, conversation always works.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I try to give off the best first impressions I possibly can, but if it comes down to it.
Yeah, yeah, you're not gonna do the most.
Nah.
Yeah. All right. So now, Palm Beach, you raised in Palm Beach. How has the music influenced you from Palm Beach? I think we can't talk a lot about a music culture in Palm Beach. I don't know if the cause of it is enough media coverage to do so, enough press, or whatever the case may be. But through your own eyes and in your community, have you been influenced from music out of Palm Beach? Or were you influenced by music more so outside of your where you come from?
Oh, you want to know if I'm been influenced by music outside of where I'm from? You saying
inside where you feel like in Palm Beach, like
oh, most definitely. I'm gonna shout out the OGs right now. Hustler Jones,
there you go.
Suave Smooth, you know what I'm saying. 21 Reese, you know what I'm saying. Triple J, all them boys. They raised us. You know what I'm saying? Back when they was coming out with mixtapes, boys was in middle school and elementary school when they boys came out, and they still putting out music now. So shout out to the originators of this movement. You know what I'm saying? It's good to see them boys in good energy and doing their different things. Some of them are doing clothes apparel. Some of them are doing music. Some of them are doing shows. You know what I'm saying? And then some of them are just, in the background. You know what I'm saying? Supporting other artists.
Yeah. You feel like them boys got the recognition they deserve up to date, or like what?
I'm gonna tell you right now, if they didn't, they go check out that Alliance One, Southern Gospel. Sis gave them their props. You know what I'm saying? We tried to do a song where it was taking our respect from being from Florida, but doing a song for the South to represent the South. Something that we seen wasn't really being done. You know what I'm saying? Outside of having music for like just your small section like Miami and stuff like that. Not small section, but their section. You feel me? So we wanted to do that. So in there, she was giving her hats off to the OG, some of the ones that I just spoke about. You know what I'm saying? But we wanted to make sure we respected where we was from, and then show the South that we respecting, and we coming with that energy and something that they can get behind and believe in too.
Yeah.
So you think the emojis, they influenced how you kind of came out with your music and everything?
Oh, most definitely.
Look up to them.
Most definitely. And then some of the music outside, I mean, I tried to study hip hop the best way I could, coming from where we from, and to always have an ear for different sounds of hip hop, from different regions and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, some of my top 10, artists, it come from different regions. They're not from here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But just
different perspectives, different lifestyles. Yeah, for sure, man. It's a book. I feel like, you listening to music, it's kind of like a book. You could kind of learn and grow from other people's experiences through the music itself.
But you know how Ice Cube said it, every hood the same.
Yeah.
What's our similarities? Customs may be a little different, but we all relatable.
Yeah. I feel like you emulate that real gangster rap sound. Like that's kind of.
I was raised off it. I ain't gonna lie to you. The first record I ever heard was "What's My Name," Snoop Dogg, and after that, it was over with. You know what I'm saying? After that, it was Trick Daddies, Tupac.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? UGK, Big Pun. You know what I'm saying? Bone Thugs and Harmony. Like I listened to a plethora of things. And they all just took from that as growing as a man, growing into being a man, and also growing as an artist. You know what I'm saying? And just tried to see where I could find my own britches.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So I have that, and then when I rap about certain things, coming from my past or certain situations, I do shed bits and pieces of light on that. But I always try to come from a perspective where people can see, okay, he's grown from this. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not
definitely a mature perspective.
Yeah, I feel like that's something that, because I'm not blind to it. I know there's people that's younger than me that's gonna be listening to this. There's gonna be people that's older than me that's gonna be listening to this. They just trying to see if I got some sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, get on that level, but at the same time, it's like, hey, I got substance. And I ain't had to be from, this region or that region. I came from somewhere y'all ain't know nothing about it. Y'all think we backwood, you know what I'm saying? But we got bars and we got perspective, and we'll turn up on any beat.
Yeah, and you're going to showcase that in your music, and you're going to make sure people hear about it.
Definitely high energy.
And see it for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so Why? When I see the name Nico Brown, I'm thinking like that's kind of like your real name, right? It seems like a real, like that would be someone's real name. Is that your real name? Your stage name?
Actually, my stage name is it's a hyphenated version of my first name.
Okay.
So my first name is actually pronounced Aristónico.
Okay. I'm not gonna say it back. I can't.
It's all good. 5 syllables, 10 letters is a lot.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I get it.
Wait.
That sounds like a dope ass name though.
Adi Stonico.
She's
Damn.
like 95% there, but I like it. Yeah,
you better than I would have. Yeah,
Is that
you
right?
said it better than I would.
You got it pretty much. Yeah.
What's your ethnicity?
So my mother's Black American from here, born here, raised in Ohio. My father's Cuban. He came here on a boat lift. We called them Marielitos in Cuba, which is just the babies that came and the people that came in the Mariel boat lift in the 80s when Castro went and dumped his whole prison.
Yeah.
Everybody over here.
Oh yeah.
They were staying in Freedom Town underneath the bridge in Miami. My dad came here when he was like 12 years old, you know, with his 2 sisters and my grandfather and my grandmother. And they settled in North Miami. And you know, they grew up there, had their hard times and stuff. And my mom moved back to Florida after she had my sister, and which is my older sister. And then a few years after that, they met each other here in Palm Beach, and the rest is history, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. I can sense a lot of family pride just in the way that you know the history of what went down with that.
Oh, most definitely, man.
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, coming from both perspectives, being a mixed child, you know what I'm saying? You know, having Spanish people from my daddy's side, having Black American from my mama's side, but not even that. I got Caribbean Black in my mama's side too, married in and bred in my family, you know what I'm saying? I'm real big on history and knowing where you from, knowing where you come from, and understanding why you are to be, so you can have a better, you know, foot in where you're trying to go to where you're going, you know what I mean? So it's always been important to me to know who my family is and try to be around that and gain their knowledge and their essence.
That's powerful.
So that's something you can pass on to generations to come. I'm all about that.
Yeah, that's powerful. That gives you a lot of life purpose.
We call ourselves CiiiTY, but we global. And everybody that has a voice is allowed to be vocal.